Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Remember that notion, the idea of a Lebensraum? That is the living space. It was pushed lately, actually not lately, but it was pushed by the Germans, the Nazis, as a reason why they need living space in order to expand their development. They are, too developed, so they need lands and people to work for them. But that was not their idea. They just took it from someone and they used it. The Lebensraum, the living space idea, concept, it was not invented by the bad dudes. It was invented by another good dude, and I'm telling you why. The European Union is doing the same thing now, and the United States of America is doing it, has been doing it for some time. And Donald Trump, our selected, confirmed president through our voting, says that the United States will have maybe Panama, Greenland, and Canada. Congratulations, my Canadian fellow citizens, soon to be. So I will discuss here how the United States is not an expansionist country, not at all. It was formed by, I don't know, God promised it to the same guys, remember? Okay. So the United States of America says that this guy's in charge of us. Say that the Russians are imperialistic. We're not. All right? How were we formed? The same as Russia, but hey, forget about it. By conquering. So what's going on here? We have, by the will of the people. Like, for instance, the people in Crimean Peninsula or in Donbass. Oh, you say no? Okay. Oh, you mean Kosovo? Yeah. Kosovo, good. Crimea and Donbass, not good. Why? We say so. All right. So let me show you what this garbage is with Greenland, Panama, and then we have Canada. Now, regarding Canada, I will have to talk to you about something. That's an opinion poll. It was conducted, and more than 50% of the Canadians want to be US's 51st state. They want to be. So under the United Nations right of self-determination, why don't you go, homies, and organize a referendum, and then come over, Red Rover, from one master to another master. We're all like that, in the same boat. So let's start with this one. Sputnik, from Greenland to Canada, Trump's annexation wish list. And I'm going to give you a little history. US President-elect Donald Trump has been dropping not so subtle hints about his ambitions to grow America's borders, literally. Panama Canal, bringing it back home? Trump isn't shy about wanting to reclaim the Panama Canal, labeling its 1999 handover to Panama a mere token of cooperation. And that is, you do what we're telling you, you have Panama Canal. You don't, we're gonna show you who the owner is. Like most people say, yeah, I bought my house. You didn't buy your house until you pay it off, baby doll. Let's say you don't make about 5 payments to the real owners of your house. The real owners will send the police to get you out, evict you, unless these communists are doing something else. But they won't, because they are at their of the big investors. And the house market has a big profit. Nevertheless, so the same with Panama. They let them have it until they did not pay out. That's the Panama. After Panama's president, Jose Raul Mulino, firmly rejected this idea, Trump restored it with his favorite cliffhanger. We'll see about that. Now, if Panama, and I will say everything is based on force. It's not democracy and freedom. No, it's based on force. We play this game until I really want something from you. And I want to do it to the legal means. But if I really want, and you are a pain in the ass, like Panama seems to be right now, I will take it from you. Why? Because I can. All right. So here, what's going on? Panama, it seems like, got the prices up, and Trump was told by the big business that you should not do that. So he tells those guys, "Hey, you're just a monopoly. You can't do that." And the other guys think they have big balls. What's going on here? I think Panama, the guys in charge of the canal, they want some payouts. When Trump is going to give them some aid, they're going to be, hey, okay, Mr. Trump, let me take my pants off. Let's go. Guarantee you that. It worked before, it will always work. Meanwhile, Colombian President Gustavo Petro jumped into the fray. He wants money too. Firmly backing Panama's sovereignty and calling Trump's remarks an affront to regional stability. He will fuck you up. Let's put it this way. Greenland, real estate or geopolitics. Revising his dream of acquiring Greenland, Trump framed the purchase as necessity for national security and freedom throughout the world. So, I want your car and your wife, if she's okay, because of the security and national security and freedom throughout the world. These guys don't even have to pretend they give you a logical, intellectual argument. They can give you because tomorrow is Sunday. What are you going to do about it? Remember? Okay. Right. Whether it's the natural resources, a strategic missile deployment site, or simply a vast icy canvas for a new Trump-branded resort, the motives remain unclear. The motive is because we can. And we will. All right, here it is. After a flare to the absurdity, ex-owner Elon Musk claimed in a social media tweeting, "Congrats, help America gain Greenland." Canada. The 51st state, I will tell you here who Trump wants to be the governor of Canada. And he plays hockey. Trump jokingly, parentheses, or was it, let me show you, rather, suggested that Canada should join the US as the first 51st state. Why? To dodge tariffs and enjoy military cooperation, of course. Ready? Mexico, subsidize or to statehood? During an interview with NBC Meet the Press on December 8th, Trump floated the idea of Mexico becoming a US state. Good, man. Why should we just go and conquer things and bring democracy and freedom when we can just say, you're mine? Therefore, from us, it oozes into you, our freedom and democracy. Remember how much freedom and democracy we had? Let's start with the freedom first. During the COVID? Yeah, that's the democracy and your rights. They take a shit on. All right, let's see what this guy is saying right here. We're going to have some pros on cons, actually only pros. Eric Trump posts dad's shopping list of countries. The US President-elect Amazon cart includes Canada, Greenland, and Panama, says this guy here, Eric Trump. Next one. The right of self-determination comes into play, my fellow Canadian, eh? Okay. Half of Canadians favor union with US. Reality TV star Kevin O'Leary has said Trump's 51st state idea should be used to deepen economic ties. Got it? Canadians over the holidays, the last 2 days, have been talking about this. They want to hear more, this guy said. All right, my friends. So, more than these guys say, Trudeau. Trudeau. So, is it the right moment? Half of Canadians favor union? My friends, the right of self-determination. But let's say tomorrow, some Mexicans, or I don't know, some Latinos, or how am I to call them? Okay, no insults here intended yet. Let's say they want a state in, I don't know, about 5 states. Let's say New Mexico, California, Arizona, that area, Nevada, and so on. Let's say they say, the right of self-determination. What do you think these guys will do? But they did the same thing to Kosovo, and it was all good. Then when the Russians did something even better than Kosovo, which is conducting referenda in Donbass and in Crimea, they said, "Niet, you can't do this, only we can do it." All right, let's move on. Let's see who's going to be the governor of the 51st state, Canada. All right, Sputnik. Trump suggests hockey legend Wayne Gretzky run for Canadian Prime Minister. Well, let's see. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has suggested that Canadian hockey legend Wayne Gretzky consider running for the position of Prime Minister of Canada, which he jokingly referred to as soon to be known as the Governor of Canada. And this is what Trump said. I just left Wayne Gretzky, the great one, as he's known in ice hockey circles. I said, Wayne, why don't you run for Prime Minister of Canada, soon to be known as the Governor of Canada? You would win easily. You wouldn't even have to campaign. He had no interest. But I think the people of Canada should start a draft Wayne Gretzky movement. It would be so much fun to watch. You want Wayne Gretzky? I mean, after all, you have Trump, you had other baboons over there. Why not? The next one is going to be, we have this guy right now. You're going to have a not dead person. You're going to have a guy in a coma next time. And the administration will go and ask him through psychics. What is he saying? He or she or they whatever the coma person has to say. He said or she said, we're going to avoid pronouns. Bzz, say, I'm going to say bzz, say that we should do this in this foreign policy. Let me see what bzz says now. Bzz says this. Mother. That's the level, my friends. Idiocracy is here. Let's see what the communist says about Canada. Benzinga. Bernie Sanders, a Jewish communist, is all for Canada becoming the 51st state if the US will also adopt universal healthcare. So he negotiates with other people's freedoms and independence and sovereignty with universal healthcare. Now I have a question. Let's say I don't want to work. Fuck you. But I want universal healthcare. Can I have it? Who's paying? If I am not a member of society that produces, how can I ask? That's unjust, because that will be taken from someone else, and that you penalize the, good member of the society with this guy. Or you can get this guy who wants universal healthcare. That's a suggestion, and you take him away a little bit, and you put him in some Tahiti beautiful camps, with everything, with ladies of the night, everything, but he will work a little bit over there. You know what I mean? To gain his healthcare. You want healthcare? You gotta work. There's a lot of work over there. You don't wanna? Sorry. All right, that's my point on that. I wrote a book on that. Go and watch. Go and buy it if you want. Very inexpensive, because I want my idea to be gone or to go around, not the money for me. Money. Fuck the money. Anyway, so this communist, he's a communist, Bernie Sanders, and he's also Jewish. But hey, when it was the Red Scare here with the McCarthyism, no problem. He had his honeymoon in the Soviet Union, if you can believe that. All right, let's move on. Trump names ambassador to Panama after suggesting U.S. control of Panama Canal. On Wednesday, he announced his pick for the U.S. ambassador to Panama. Trump named Miami-Dade County Commissioner Kevin Marino Cabrera as his choice for the post after suggesting that the U.S. should take. Good. The guys, you have to give Trump this, or his administration, or whatever the guy's behind. He's organized. He plans ahead. He's ready with the Panama's new governor, or whatever he's going to call Panama. And let's see what Mr. Lewandowski, whatever he's saying. Let me see. Lewandowski, not Levanovsky. Is that how it is? The Barcelona's Polish player with the number 9 on his back. Lewandowski, I think. But anyway, I like this guy. I tell you why I like this guy. He's a bad dude because the media says so. Trump advisors on plot to take Greenland. We have not expanded our country in 70 years. Yeah. What about Russia? When was the last time Russia expanded? All right, and we have this guy again, Trump advisor, somehow makes Greenland threat even worse. Corey Lewandowski. He must be Polish. Anyway, I like Lewandowski. I tell you why. His statements, and I watched a hearing. He was brought in front of a senatorial or House of Representatives hearing, and he mopped the floor with those guys. I dare you to watch it. I can't remember how long it was, 45 minutes or an hour, maybe an hour some. I watched it a few times. He's just like that. So I like that guy. I like, for instance, the Jewish Trump's advisor, Stephen, what's his name, man? Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. I like him a lot. Looks like this guy, but this is not. Okay, but anyway, I like Stephen Miller 100%. I would like to invite him here to talk about things, including anyway. So here is, my friends, Trump, at least he's on an offensive. The problem is he just does what really is. He's not playing the game, which is the mirage, the matrix we are supposed to believe in. That we are the country of the good, and we are democratic, and we are free, and we are all this, we have rights, and we always defend the victim against the bully boy, whomever that is. Don't bring a mirror, okay? And all that, and all this mirage, and we're good people, we pay our taxes, you know, we shut the fuck up, we take all these things, and all that, you know. And that's not drugs. This is just, how do you call those? How do you call those? Your boosters for your whatever polio vaccine. Polio vaccine works. You get it once and it works. That was the case. These guys banned my video when I did that, and they put me on the bench waiting for saying vaccine and giving examples. But anyway, let's move on. So here we have, my friends, we are the good guys. It's a mirage. And Trump says, no. We are not the good guys. We are as everybody else, but the problem is we have the power. And when you have the power, you can abuse more. And you will not care about the little dogs around you, just gonna ping, pong, ping. Remember when Trump was in Brussels and he pushed those guys to the side and he got in front of everybody else? Yeah, that's the way it is. Why should he stay over there with humility? Fuck humility. That's why I don't like, among others, humility. Why? Since when humility is a virtue? Oh, I will be humble. Weakness. That's weakness. You should be humble. You should show humility if you don't deserve pride. If you don't even, you're not good at anything. You should be exactly like that. Are you good at something? Be proud, my friend. Be arrogant, my friend. Oh, well, you can say, well, just a second. No, I don't want to show humility. Well, you show it if you need to, but that's not a virtue. On my thing, humility is about, I don't know, 58th virtues or value. No, my friends, you're good, show it and brag about it. Well, you can become obnoxious at one point, but, you know, that's a different story. So again, thank you very much for being with me again today. Trump is gonna, I don't know, do what he does best on the offensive. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good, because when you're on offensive, you reveal your position. And when you reveal your position, everybody else can adapt. That's why the best tactic is to keep quiet and just do it. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.